was. It's all right. We have great conversations before and after. It's no problem. Welcome to Don't Read the Comments, the podcast. This is our new format, so we can give you guys more content faster.
You know what I remember? The last time that we got together, we agreed we would never do another welcome.
Yeah, and
Really?
here we are.
I like doing them.
You were the one. You were like, we should stop doing that.
I don't know.
Because I think I messed it up like 3 times. I was like, welcome to Don't Read the Comments. Blah, blah.
Hey, man.
And you were like, you know what? We should just stop doing an intro.
The game is changing, brother. The game is changing.
It changes from day to day.
Before you know it, we'll have segments, you know. Today on The Price is Right.
Oh my gosh, we have resisted segments for so long, but maybe.
Hey man, you know, whatever it takes to get the most content out, in my opinion. So
Good with it?
Yep.
yeah, buddy. We were just
I
talking
missed you
about
guys.
I missed your face, Timmy.
I missed you too.
When's the last time we shot a podcast? It's been a minute.
Been a hot second.
I got this
Shot
whole
one
room
before Thanksgiving.
I got this whole room dedicated to a podcast, and we haven't done nothing.
We shot one before Thanksgiving that we still haven't put out yet.
That's true.
Wow.
So.
We got hammered that night.
Yeah.
Man, I got hammered that night.
Yes, we did.
Oof.
Yes, we did. And we had some technical difficulties we're going to have to work through.
It's cool. Kiss our asses. It's fine.
But yeah,
Yeah.
we'll get it figured out.
We trying. It's hard.
And so for Christmas or Thanksgiving or whatever it was, I think we got just a little present. Can you see it?
Now I can see it. Yep.
You see it? Yeah, that's Jess's present.
She's
can't-
obsessed with Vampire Diaries.
She can't have the
am.
boys from the Vampire Diaries, but she can have the whiskey that they make.
Yeah. And it has their signature on every bottle.
Hey, go ahead and throw the double thumbs up with that. This way the fireworks happen behind you. Hey, you're right in front of your mic. Move over just a hair. There you go. No, hold it.
Hold it. Yep.
Yep. OBS will. No, it just gave you a bubble. That's okay.
You get a bubble.
A for
I
effort.
tried.
When you throw one thumbs up, OBS will give you a bubble with a thumbs up. But if you throw 2 of them things, hold on.
You got to hold it
Did it
for
work?
longer than.
Oh. See, then I just get not
Oh, there it is. Yeah,
I just
fireworks, baby.
get not interested after holding my thumbs up for more than 2 seconds.
You feel like the guy from the what was it, Ryan Reynolds movie? Have a nice day or what?
Oh, the free guy?
Free
Free
guy.
guy.
You feel like free guy?
Yes.
Dude, that movie's hilarious. My kids love that movie, actually.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay.
Pretty good. So I'm going to try this. Let me get the water out. Hold on.
You have water? Why?
Ice melts. Did you know?
What? Grass is green. Arkansas's terrible at football. Gotcha.
Oh my God! 3 truths that
We're
never
gonna
change.
We're gonna get into that. That was so bummed the other day. This guy was like, "What do you think's wrong with the team?" I was like, "I think Sam's weak." And the university doesn't care about spending money to get the right players.
Yeah,
it felt
I
so
mean-
bleak. It was terrible.
I mean, I think Sam is still the problem. Arkansas
Let me get a
hates me
sniff.
today.
I've been drinking Whistle Pig for like a month, so
Have you been drinking it since?
no, I just mean like I've served my time.
I should have got
Did you try it? Stop. Is it?
You're not trying to get before me.
Come on.
You're not
Bro.
trying it before me.
It smells.
I might.
No.
It smells like gas.
Oh, that smells awesome.
It
What
does
are you
smell
talking
good.
about?
It smells good.
It smells good.
It smells stout.
Let's do it. Come on.
Okay. I don't even get a chaser, do I?
Who needs a chaser?
You don't chase whiskey.
I do. 'Cause
You
I'm
don't chase
This
love.
isn't tequila, and you aren't 19.
Okay.
No chaser.
That's the age limit.
For chasers?
Go put some hair on that chest.
That's actually really good.
Let me try.
I believe it.
Yeah. That's really good.
That's
like,
closer to me.
That's fair. Oh man, starting early. I be burping on this podcast so much.
it's really stout, though.
Oh, I like that way better than the Whistle Pig. It's not a rye, so it doesn't have that
Oh,
rye
okay.
spice burn to it.
Yeah, that's a lot of burning that.
Yeah, that's good. That's real good, guys.
I mean, my boys made it, so
Oh, that's not bad at all.
yeah.
Not bad at all.
Wow.
That was smooth.
Would you start me at the freaking top, man?
Yeah, for real.
He's like, I
got
know
that-
you don't drink bourbon very much, bro.
We got that Whistle Pig for a reason, though.
Yeah,
It was Whistle Pig. We
Yeah.
have Razorback decanters,
which are awesome.
which are awesome. And we thought, in honor of a Razorback season that was going to go 10-2, according to you.
God, did I say 10-2?
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Well,
And so we got
Here we
those to
are.
celebrate every win, and we got to drink out of them hardly ever.
no,
Nice.
you're wrong, Colonel Sanders. Mama's right. Hey man, I about gave up the other day. Let's go and get into this. Let's get into these Razorbacks.
Oh,
my
no.
God.
Here we go.
So
Okay.
this season recap is what we're gonna do.
All right.
Season recap.
I got I got a lot of feelings. I'm more concerned. Honestly, last year was trash. We'll save a bunch of time. So I'm also very concerned about my health, and I predicted them to go 10-2. I don't know what the hell happened there.
I mean,
Well, I mean, we were really optimistic at the beginning of this season, though.
Yeah, we're like we got new wide receiver. We
We.
Kim is like infinitely pessimistic.
no. Realistic.
He's a realist.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
And we.
It's easy to be right if you're always negative.
Is it? What
we're
if you're
cursed?
seriously-
We're cursed.
Is it easy for Alabama fans who are negative to be right?
Who's negative in Alabama? They're all happy.
I'm
They
just
wake
saying.
up out of their Alabama jammies, roll out of their Alabama bedspread, and they're like, "Woo! Let's go win today!" Because that's all they do. Sons of bitches.
I'm just saying.
Must be nice to wake up a Bama fan. Hey guys, good to go. Oh my goodness. Hey, let's talk about let's talk about that Bobby Peto.
Let's go.
I've said all the. I've
just
said all I'm
playing.
going to say about Bobby
You know
Petrino.
what,
The
man?
state of Arkansas hates my guts, and that's okay.
I think it's pretty funny.
I don't even care.
Tim be arguing in comments. Like, dudes are like, "You're wrong." He's like, "I'm not wrong. Let me tell you why you're stupid." It's awesome.
If you are getting a comment from Don't Read the Comments and it has to do with Bobby Petrino, I probably wrote it.
Oh.
And I
Yeah.
don't care what you think.
I see you've ruined our commenting so much that when I comment, I put Trav. Like, like he's wrong. Trav. Like
but I'm right. That's the problem.
I've been just
I don't know.
I'm not going into the whole Bobby P thing, but
No, I
the
don't care
recruiting's
anymore.
been
I'm over it.
worrisome.
The recruiting's been worrisome. What about the loss of our defensive guys? Because defense was not the problem this year.
Yeah, that was weird.
And
all
now
our
all of a
linebackers
sudden,
are
all of our
gone.
linebackers are gone. We've got some D linemen that are leaving, I think.
Yeah, we lost-
Cornerback left.
We lost some O linemen. Oh man.
Well, when you're on the Titanic,
Yeah, you play. You
I'll
play
never
it down.
let go.
Yeah,
Sam.
I'll never let go, Sam.
Bobby.
Man.
I'll never let go, Bobby.
Where's Daddy Bobby? I had a whole train of thoughts.
We're talking about the defense leaving. Like, it's one thing for the offensive players to leave because our offense sucked, but our defense was very solid all year.
Yeah.
And now Poopall's gone. Fans are acting a fool, attacking him and his dad on Twitter. It's retarded.
His dad's kind of a douchebag. His dad follows me on Twitter. He's gonna see this. He's kind of a douchebag.
Well,
And Ole Miss shoots their, recruiting photos in Long John Silvers. So that's weird. But I swear to God, have you seen the pictures?
yeah.
Look, I'm gonna post it right there. Like it's really terrible. I don't understand the deal. You're in Mississippi. There's not even any oceans around. Like, what are we doing here? Is there oceans around Mississippi? Not Oxford. That's all I'm saying.
You realize Mississippi is right on the Caribbean, right?
Where's Oxford at? I don't know either because it doesn't matter because Mississippi's stupid.
I love it. It's the rock sitting over there.
I know.
Where's Oxford, Mississippi?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter where
Absolutely.
Oxford, Mississippi is.
Absolutely. No, people are being
Finally.
weird. People, that's the link gives like finally. No, man, his dad's being a little extra in my opinion, but
I mean, how much do you have to take from fans?
all of it.
You have to?
Yes.
Without giving back?
Get off Twitter.
You know what? I don't. How much have I taken from fans? Not one. I give zero. I give zero. It doesn't happen. I'll respond to you.
I've never got into it with him because I was just like, okay, unfollow. Like, I still follow his dad actually because his dad follows me and that would be weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. I guess he was just the most involved one, like as far as parent, like, you know what I mean? Everybody followed him who was a Hog fan or whatever. So naturally they're going to give it to him instead of like Singleton's mom or whatever, right? She was like, oh, he's going to leave. And then everybody like got on her and then we haven't heard a word about that. And apparently KJ's moving into the stadium because he ain't going nowhere, dude. I don't understand it.
I was waiting on Singleton to announce UCF. Honest to God. His mom
Wait.
was all about Gus Malzahn and
What's up?
UCF. And
KJ's not leaving.
No, he just hasn't left yet and it's ridiculous. I don't understand it.
did he feel like that that he was going to run off any other quarterback who might come in? Because we obviously proved that wrong.
Yeah, I think that guy's coming
Upgrade.
in. That guy's coming in going, I'm going to start. So Chris Well's probably like, okay, it's going to be interesting on how that works out.
I think he starts.
I think he does too because he's built for a Bobby Petrino offense.
Yeah.
Unless Chris Well just whoops his ass in practice. I mean,
I mean,
and I'm gonna tell you what, I think if Chris Well don't start, I bet he leaves.
Look, I saw the videos. Of the guy playing at Boise State. There's no way Chris Well steps in and says, I'm better than this guy. He's solid. He's real solid with a lot of game experience.
I haven't watched. I just watched a highlight reel, and I tried not to judge it.
Yeah, he's got more game.
I try to be more realistic, like Tim. I'm like, well, maybe he's gonna suck because he plays for us.
Well, I'm not saying necessarily he's going to come in and break records for us because we still don't have an offensive line. We got one.
Just got one a minute ago.
Committed.
We got one 15 minutes ago.
2 committed.
I mean,
We got the guy from Michigan State, and who else?
This kid, I just saw it pop up. He's from San Jose State, which isn't super awesome, but he's like 6'4", 320.
That's super awesome.
He's a big kid. And I think San Jose
least he
State was
fills
pretty
space.
good last year. Like, it's obviously not like a logo school. Like, oh, they're from Bama. Actually, a Bama lineman just went in. It seems like every time, like, they miss one, because you know they're going after a bunch. It seems like every time they miss one, another kid from a really good school just jumps in. So it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I would be the worst coach ever because I'd be like, never mind, kiss my ass. I don't know. Go to like I feel like if they wouldn't have jumped the gun and got the Boise State kid, they should have went after the guy from Texas that just went in. He was the backup, which is hilarious because if Texas is in the college football playoff now, if Ewers gets hurt like he usually does, Arch Manning's gonna have to jump in there. And it's going to be like, good luck, kid.
I mean, he may step in and surprise somebody.
Watch him suck it up and they'll be like, but you're a Manning. You can't do that. He's a freshman, dude. It's going to be rough. College football playoff, first game.
He's a freshman, third generation quarterback. I mean,
we going to see. We going to see. I'm telling you, watch Ewers Garrett, man. He's got to make it through. Who is Texas playing in the college football playoff? Not Florida State.
oh my god,
that's
Michigan,
so bad.
Right? It's not Alabama.
No, Alabama's playing Michigan.
Oh, that's
And
right.
then
So it's Washington.
Washington.
Texas, Washington.
Whew, that's gonna be a crazy game.
I think that'll be a good one.
I think all of them are gonna be. I think Alabama and Michigan's gonna be closer than
No,
people
it's
think.
not.
You don't think so?
Alabama's gonna walk all over Michigan and embarrass the number 1 seed that doesn't belong.
Oh, I like this. Because I think Michigan's going to be better than people think.
I don't know how.
Just like I told you Missouri was going to be better this year than people think. I remember
like I told
saying
you
that.
Arkansas was not going to be as good as you thought.
We don't got to talk about Arkansas.
I'm telling you now.
I hope they do. Honestly, I hope Bama just shoves it down their throat.
Bama rolls every Big Ten team they play.
They really do.
I mean, they do. The Big Ten is way overvalued, and Michigan had to steal signs to even get into the playoffs.
How crazy is it that Georgia lost one game this year and they're out? It's like,
It's crazy.
dang, man.
It's a mess up. It's
Even-
messed up.
Yeah. I hope Florida State.
Here's what should have happened.
You know, Florida State's going to get mopped by Georgia.
Here's what
though.
should have happened, and I hate to say the government should step into anything. I hate it, but someone should have stepped in, if it was Congress or whatever, and said, you know what? No, you are going to have Michigan as the number 1 seed with a bye. You're going to have Washington as the number 2 seed with the bye, and Georgia and FSU are going to be in there against Bama and Texas. And you're going to have a 16 playoff this year because what you're doing is wrong.
Yeah, I agree.
What you're doing is wrong.
Or at least let them play in. Like, okay,
That's what I'm saying.
They're going to play their game and then follow up and then win. You know what I mean? Something like that.
They can't have a play-in because, I guess there's not that number of teams.
Yeah, you're right.
But if you gave a bye to the number 1 and number 2 seeds, there's plenty of teams. It's perfect.
Yeah.
I think someone should step in and stop this BS.
Yep.
And I hate it because I don't want the government stepping in anything. But
Florida State's suing the college football playoffs.
I saw they should.
Did you hear about that, babe?
Nope.
Florida State didn't lose a damn game and they didn't put them in the playoff.
Why?
That's what everybody's
I
asking.
don't know. Well,
because they're on their 3rd string quarterback, their 1st and 2nd string quarterback.
he did break his leg. Yeah.
But it doesn't matter. They earned their spot.
I agree,
That's what
but
everybody's saying.
But they look at it and they say
The best 4 teams.
we have to choose the best 4 teams, and so even though they went undefeated, we have to leave them out because on a third string quarterback, they probably have the least chance of actually succeeding, where this one loss team has a better chance of actually succeeding.
So you punish the entire team because one person's hurt.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
I
It's
agree.
terrible, bro.
I agree with your take. I'm just telling you
No.
what they did.
Yeah.
That's
My
crazy.
take is your take.
Yeah, that's
exactly
crazy.
that. Like
I
the
don't
team
understand that.
earned the right to be there.
I like what you said though. The 16 playoff, they should have done it. They're like, next year we're going 12. Screw it. Like, let's just do it.
This year, the right thing to do is make a 16 playoff.
You can't tell me they don't have the power to be like, dude, come on, we really need to do 6.
We have to.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the right thing to do.
It's crazy, bro. But yeah, and they were winning that. Florida State was winning that game big, and then their quarterback broke his leg in like toward the end of the game, and I was like, oh, they're so screwed. I didn't know they were going to be as screwed as they were.
That sucks.
I think I had my teams, Michigan. I had Michigan, Washington, Florida State, Bama.
But honestly, it goes back to what I said on Portnoy's Twitter, too. Michigan was supposedly punished for cheating.
Yep.
So if they cheated and you think their cheating was bad enough to punish them, they
Then
don't
they
belong.
don't deserve-
They don't belong in the
yeah.
playoffs.
They're like, we're going to suspend the coach for 3 games that don't matter.
We're going to suspend the coach because you cheated and won games that you might have lost.
Yep.
So
People are backing you up on Twitter on that too.
I
'Cause
know.
It's not wrong. It's like, hey, okay, what about these guys? They're sketchy. No, let's make them the 1 seed. It's cool. Screw
Yeah.
Florida State.
So sorry you cheated, you're out. That's the way it should go.
Yep.
All right.
Got to love it. So how y'all feeling on that bourbon over there?
It's really good.
I think it's pretty freaking good.
I could drink a bottle of that. I'm not. I am instead drinking tequila, Rancho La Gloria pink lemonade tequila. But yeah, I'm making sure it gets in there. But that is a fantastic
good.
and smooth bourbon.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tim for buying that for my wife.
It was for all of us.
Oh, we're that.
The bottle's for your wife.
How many times have you watched that show? Seriously. 16.
Can you quote it?
Oh, yeah.
What's your favorite part of the show?
Elena, that's my favorite part of the show.
You watch it too. I've never watched an episode.
I watch it in pieces, and then I go move on with my life.
The best scene is when Elena and Damon admit they're not good for each other, but then admit they're like totally in love with each other, and it's just the best scene of all times. And people that watch Vampire Diaries, if they're listening, they know exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay.
That they apologize, or they're not sorry for loving each other. They're not sorry that it's the worst decision ever made for each other, but they're not sorry. And then they like make out, and it's fantastic.
What
Sorry.
season? Is that like the
Sorry,
last
not
season or
sorry.
something?
No, that's like season.
Yeah,
it's in, I can't. I'm not good enough to say like what season it is, but it's in the it's in the beginning.
Yeah. You're a
I think
terrible
like season
fan.
3 maybe.
Terrible.
I want to
fan.
say. I don't know. Season 2 or season 3.
I thought we were talking about a show you actually liked.
Yeah. You don't know. She doesn't know my love for Narcos. I've watched Narcos like 9 times.
And you can tell me what season, what episode something happens.
No.
Okay then.
It's in Spanish.
But to answer your question, I've watched that series probably 16 or 17 plus times.
Good
And you
Lord.
don't
The
know
whole
what season
series.
and episode.
No, because to me
There's
it's
like
like
a billion episodes, and they're like an
there's-
hour long.
Yeah, there's 8 seasons, and it's like one big movie for me.
We finally finished Loki. Speaking of,
We did. We finished Loki
you
today.
Watch episode 1.
Oh, really? Oh,
You didn't like it?
No, I love it.
It's
the
different.
The issue for me, you have to understand Marvel for me. I started watching Marvel with Cameron, opening day movies, every time they came out. Shows on the night that they came out at 2:00 in the morning. We were up the next morning watching it immediately, like everything. And then he got a job now that he's in his 20s. He got a job, and it keeps him from having the time to do these things like we would. And I just can't bring myself to watch it without him. So I tried. I watched episode 1. It took me 3 watches to get through it. And I like it, but I just am not getting the same joy out of it that I did when he's able to watch with me.
Yeah.
And so I will finish it probably this weekend. I'll force my way through it, but it just isn't the same. Like I
I
went
get
to
that.
see The Marvels without him, the first movie that I've ever seen without him.
Mm-hmm.
I saw it with Eliana. We went and watched it on opening day. And that was special itself because Captain Marvel's a favorite character. I took her to meet Brie Larson. And we have pictures with her and everything, and that was great. But it just was different to spend 30 plus movies and TV shows with someone, and then they just can't because life is life.
Yeah, I get that.
So Loki's been a struggle for me, but I'll get there.
Yeah, it's really good. You should
What'd you
definitely.
think? What'd you think?
I liked it a
I
lot.
thought it was dope.
I know
Yeah.
how it ends.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't. 3 months after the show came out, you can't avoid the spoilers anymore. And
I
how it
did.
ends.
That's true. We haven't watched Secret Invasion at all, though, so I'm gonna.
I don't know what that is.
I loved
That's
it.
another one.
It got horrible reviews. People didn't like it, but I loved it. I think you'll like
People
it.
didn't like the first Suicide Squad either. Not like that movie. I like the movie a lot.
I like that one,
Yeah, I like it better than the second one.
but I like Will Smith. So
Oh, that's fair. Hell, his wife doesn't. Jay just be beating his ass. Get in the room.
and wasn't there a quote that came out that said she will never leave him or something? That just came
After
out
he
like.
slapped Chris Rock, I just knew that I could never leave him. Yes.
Wow, I didn't know it was about that. But yeah, I saw that she had said like I will never leave
She's
him.
so back and forth with him.
I don't like her so much that I don't like Will Smith anymore.
Well, she thought she
do
was
that.
going to come out with all this stuff, and it would be the apology tour, and everybody would embrace her. But people hate her more, and the more she tries to cover her tracks, the more people hate her.
She literally told Will Smith on her podcast that she cheated on him.
It must be disingenuous
Come on.
then. Like she must just like
No, she's
people
a
just
shit person.
With her son's
I hate
friend.
that lady.
Oh.
Yeah, August Alsina. He's a singer.
He's-
That song.
he's
I
Jade-
love this shit. I have to play it.
He's
You've heard it a billion times.
Jaden's friend, their
Yeah.
son,
Oh.
So she banged her kid's friend. That's cool. Piece
and
of
then
shit.
told her husband about it on a podcast.
Well, that's something.
He's like crying on the podcast.
And not only said I did it, but said I don't regret it. I mean,
I hope Will Smith
she
nailed
laid him
Margot
out.
Robbie. That's all I'm saying. I hope he did. and,
Well,
like, made a
the
video.
understanding is they ended up having an open marriage, right? I think. is
I
what
don't know. I think it's
what
open
I
on her
heard.
side. That's for sure. Open for
Clearly.
business.
Clearly. Now, here's something I learned. You said you didn't watch the Grammy salute to 50 years of hip hop, right?
Did not.
Okay.
Terrible rapper.
So the show closes with Will Smith, with DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince.
Right.
They're the last performers. And the reason why,
Did they get booed?
no, everybody was freaking out, happy to see them. But the reason why was the best part. They were introduced by, oh, crap, I forgot. who
Oh, they should have made Eminem introduce him.
Yeah, right.
would've been the
He
greatest.
wasn't even there. I can't remember who introduced him. It's well-known, well-respected rapper. And he stood up and he goes, you know what? There's these two guys from Philly. And, basically, when the Grammys came out, hip-hop was not represented. And these guys won the first ever hip-hop Grammy. And they weren't even invited or allowed to come on the stage and accept their award because it was hip-hop.
Damn.
Because it was hip-hop. And
That's
it was
crazy.
Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince.
Had no idea.
And I didn't either. And then the next year, I mean, for all the people who don't respect Will Smith as as a rapper because he isn't thug enough or
That's
whatever,
pretty cool.
that's a big deal. But then the next year after they got the first Grammy, they were invited to be the first hip hop act to perform on the Grammys.
Oh, wow.
And so those two things that are super respectful.
Yeah.
And so the guy, I'll have to look up.
He
who it
does all
was.
this cool shit, and he's like, I'm going to go be an actor now.
He was like, so, people who paved the way for us, these two paved the way for us. And so then they came out and did a couple of their hits.
That's
and
pretty
stuff.
cool.
That was really cool.
That's pretty cool.
It was really cool.
I like it.
Yeah.
Because I remember us doing our goat conversation. And I was like, hey, man, you got to give Will Smith some respect. And you're like, what? Come on, man.
Man, I was blackout drunk when we did that. I tried to talk to you about basketball, and it was a bad time. I was like, why did I do
And
that?
I mean, to be fair, Will Smith is not a respected rapper, right?
No, he's definitely more actor than
but
that.
his-
Dude, he killed
Contribution-
Wild Wild West.
But-
Leave him alone.
But his contribution to hip hop, I think even they said, you can't really ignore the fact that he won the first ever hip hop Grammy.
Yeah, that's pretty important. You know.
It was a song called "Parents Just Don't Understand."
Yeah, I remember it.
So
That's
I
awesome.
remember my brother listening to that whenever I was growing up.
Really? Blaring it on MTV.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. All the time.
Oh, your boy Jake Paul just knocked out another one.
what?
Oh, my God.
What washed up has been did he knock out
Nah,
tonight?
see, this guy was 10-1. Somebody
10
just
and-
said seemed fake.
10 and, he was 10-1 with the Maxim girls. What?
I guess, man. I don't know.
10
That
and
guy's
1
so
at what?
freaking rich. Ridiculous.
Listen, Jake Paul, still to this day, you don't have to pay me to knock you out.
I wouldn't fight that guy.
You don't have to pay. You don't have to pay me to take a fall. I will not take a fall.
I'd take a fall for like 10 grand right now. Sure, man. Let's go, bro. Everybody be like, there's weight class for a reason. I'm like, don't worry about it. It's all good.
I'm washed up, 46 years old. You don't have to pay me to take the fall. We'll see who actually wins. That's all I'm saying.
I love it.
Take a deep breath. It's almost Christmas.
I know, man. I'm excited.
We're
I
almost done.
freaking love Christmas, bro. I actually put my lights up this year.
Dude, we
I love the decorations in the
Christmas.
yard.
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Yeah, we are those people that we will blare Christmas music October 1st.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
That's going
like,
down.
Christmas music, like, let's skip Halloween, Thanksgiving, let's go straight to Christmas. I'm good.
So when are you going to turn your house into the heart lights? You know the heart lights were, right?
Man, you talking about the ones with their houses with like LED boards and stuff?
LED boards and music synced to the lights and all that. That guy had to shut it down
Man.
after like
That's
50,
a lot of 15-second convertibles, man.
Dude.
after like 15 years of doing it. He finally shut it down and doesn't do it anymore. So somebody's got to take his place.
Not in this neighborhood.
Not happening. Nah, dude. You
You
know how
can't
much
fit,
money? If
you
he gives
can't
me,
fit that many cars in this neighborhood.
You actually are set up perfect because you guys have a grid here.
Oh, that's true.
You can
I
get
brought a
cars in and
semi.
out of this place.
I
That's
brought a
true.
semi truck down this road.
No,
It
I'm
can
just
happen.
saying, like, it would be lines down Olive. Like,
'Cause
it
that-
would.
So the guy that was doing it lived in a circle.
Yeah. We went to the
Yeah, we
one.
used to go.
Yeah,
and
we
it
went
was
to-
like this. So you got stuck in that entry. Mm-hmm.
There's this really dope thing in Fayetteville. They did.
At the Washington County Fairgrounds.
Yeah. I saw a video on Instagram or something the other day, and I was like, "Ooh, that looks tight."
I heard it took them a year to set it up. I think we're gonna go try to
Damn.
see it this weekend.
I want to go see it, man. I bet the lines are crazy, but Does
You're
do-
in your car. So
I was
who
say, do
cares?
cars fit through there?
Yeah.
Okay. The video I saw looked like somebody was on a golf cart or something.
Oh, was that video you showed me last night?
Yeah.
That was cool.
I think
like-
you can drive through it.
That's cool. They had one of those in Crystal Hill, but it's probably nowhere near the same.
They had one in Burns Park, too.
Yeah, Burns Park is what I was talking about. Yeah, my
Yeah.
bad. Burns Park and Crystal Hill are like the same thing to me.
Except they're one extra part.
They're
and
like- they're neighbors.
Totally different.
They're neighbors.
One's meth.
They're
one's
in the
coke.
they're in the same trailer park.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think I did Christmas so much just because when I was a kid, it was like the dopest thing, like part of my life. I remember, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's hilarious is I can't ever remember any Christmases we had at my actual house.
Oh
It
really?
was always grandma's. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I miss those days when everyone would meet up at Grandma's house.
Right.
So my parents have become that house.
Oh, that's dope.
Everybody
Though.
meets up at my parents' house, but forever it was my mom's mom.
So when you were a kid, when you opened Christmas presents, did you open them Christmas morning or did they make you wait all day?
Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve, day before,
We
huh?
open our presents Christmas Eve night.
My family,
We still do that to this day.
that's awesome. See, my kids wake up at like 4 a.m. on Christmas. They're like, let's go! And I'm just
And
like,
I go to sleep
can
at
we
2.
not do that, guys? My family used to make, we'd have to wait till Christmas Day
Yeah.
after everybody came over, ate dinner,
Yep.
and then we would go in the living room. We'd all sit down and then do it. So my kids are like, "Can we get up at 4?" I'm like, "Can you wait till like 10, bro?" Like I used to have to wait the day after. Y'all are good. I don't know what happened to these Nazis of a family I got and where that came from, but good lord,
Well, so
I always opened on Christmas morning.
really?
like, yeah.
Never did. Every
But
time
I
I'd
was-
see that in movies, I'd be like, "Why are they doing that?"
No, I was just like the movies. You wake up, you go wake your parents up, you do your stockings, just how we do it here. Like
I want a Red Ryder BB gun.
I do it here like we did it at when I was growing up. Like you wake up, you wake your parents up, you go get the presents, you start the whole thing, and then you put things together, and then parents get to really rest after that.
That didn't happen in my house.
But at my house, we would do all that, and then we would go to either my aunt's house, my grandma's house. It was like a different house each year, and it went from our house to aunt, grandma, ours, and like
That sounds
rotated every year.
exhausting.
But like but I got to open all my presents, and I could take some with me, or I didn't have to. But then we would go open presents from our cousins the rest of Christmas Day.
I would get all my stuff and go downstairs in my grandma's basement and set it all up.
nice.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like to travel during Christmas now. Like I like how we do it. I like
It's kind of a
staying
pain in
here.
the ass.
Yeah, traveling is horrible.
As an adult, Christmas in general is a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? because you had all the setup and all the stuff you got to do and
So
putting lights up and that stuff just used to happen when we were kids.
So Tammy and I have an agreement, and
No
that
lights
agreement is this: I love Christmas, but I hate decorating. And there's nothing I despise more than decorating. Halloween, Christmas, it doesn't matter. I don't like the setup. I don't like the teardown.
Yeah.
So she has something like 12 Christmas trees.
Why?
That's
She
a
has
lot of
something
Christmas
like
trees.
12 Christmas trees.
Damn.
And I'm like, here's the deal. I don't care what you put up. You can put up everything. The house can
taking
look
it
like
down.
Christmas puked on it. Nope. The house can look like Christmas puked on it as long as I don't have to participate in putting it up or tearing it down. I will enjoy looking at
What
whatever
about
you do.
What about your main Christmas tree?
Okay. So my house has one Christmas tree.
He buys real ones so you don't got to put them together.
No, I have a fake tree. I have one of the trees that has the fake snow on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too. They're a
Remember what they're
nightmare.
called. But I have one of those, and I put on the regular decorations. And then every year for the last 10 years, I have bought the kids special decorations. It could be a Marvel superhero or a Barbie but it's those Hallmark decorations that are licensed. Every year they get at least one that they get to pick and one that I choose and give as a gift. And then they figure out where they want to put those on the tree mixed in with all the regular ornaments so that there's basically not a branch left on the tree that doesn't have something hung from it.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's the one thing that I decorate is that tree. And there's been times where that tree has gone up on December 23rd. And only because Eliana's like, where's our tree? And I'm like, I guess
Damn, I guess
do-"
I'll get it out of
So
there.
in the middle of the night, I'll to the top of the tree. And I'll be like, the elf got so tired of me not doing the tree that he decorated it.
There you go.
Our elves move themselves.
But she doesn't
Yeah.
believe in the elf anymore.
Weak.
So
Well,
My kid will never take it different.
I mean, your kids aren't gonna watch this, right? So it's okay to talk
I mean, they
about
might.
this.
Might be camped out behind us.
I don't see anyone back there.
Figure out give me a free slap in, you know what I mean?
No, yeah.
I guess
don't
you can
know.
cut that, but
It's
Remember
fine.
when we were kids and when I was a kid, the only Christmas tree I even knew existed was the green one. There was no snow, there was no pre-lit, there was nothing. we would wrap the damn lights on the tree, we'd wrap the garland, we'd just spin it around the living room. It was terrible.
Yeah, we did the same thing.
It's
We-
way
but
better
I think,
now.
I think,
the second
This
one light
generation-
bulb goes out, I get rid of the tree
For
and
real?
buy a new one.
yeah,
done.
we'd only do pre-lit stuff now. But like growing up, we didn't have pre-lit stuff.
Once I figured out they had pre-lit, I was like, they have those? This is wonderful.
Yeah, no, I like it. It makes Tammy mad because I get rid of trees. If I feel like I
Same.
have to fluff it too much, like if it gets to the point that it's worn down enough that I have to fluff the tree a bunch,
Yeah.
you're out of here. Get a tree.
Yeah,
It's
we
easier.
do like 3 years max, and we're
Yeah,
like, yeah.
I always want a taller. I want like a 10-foot tall one, and she won't let me get one.
I'm a 2 or 3 year tree.
I
and
just,
that's it.
yeah, same. Like I don't want
think I'm
a
flock.
tree
That's
all
what
the
you
way to
Yeah.
the ceiling though.
I think I
Why
do.
not?
I want to touch the ceiling.
I don't want it to touch the ceiling.
Why?
I don't know. It just doesn't
Awesome.
seem.
It looks big and fancy and important.
I don't know.
I
I'm
want
just
my
not-
Christmas tree to look like it's wearing Sex Panther. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know. I've just never been a fan of like a tree that goes all the way.
I
to
don't
your
want it to
ceiling.
bend. You know what I mean? But
That's what I'm feeling like
look,
you're
our
wanting.
ceilings are 10 feet tall. I can get a 10-foot tree and it'd be.
and it's gonna
9.5
touch.
because you got to put the star on top
Exactly.
I got a sawzall. It's fine.
of it. Got a hole in the ceiling.
Custom tree. I was gonna cut the base of the tree, but the hole in the ceiling sounds good also. I got some plumbing issues I need to take care of anyway. It's no problem.
So just cut out that portion, put the tree in there. Then we'll fix the
What are you
plumbing issue
doing?
later.
You're making my tree fit. Why? Because my wife is wrong. That's why.
You would totally do that just to make me.
I would
wrong.
patch it just to be right.
Yeah,
Yes.
he loves to prove me wrong all the time.
I'm so good at it.
Are you? If I'm always right though.
Well, you just said that I love to prove you wrong.
Yet you try.
You said I love to prove you wrong, meaning I succeed.
Okay, well that was a misstep on my
Well, I'm like
communication.
police.
skills.
Anything you say, I'm going to use against you. So,
Oh, so I'm getting arrested.
yeah.
Awesome.
You under arrest, bitch.
Do I need to go home? I need to let you guys have the room.
Yeah, you gonna help me bury the body later?
Good luck carrying me.
Carried-
Sons of bitches.
I've carried you down a hill on a whiskey night before. So
One time.
Can't help you with the best friend. Sorry.
he's like, yeah, that's where I draw my neutral line.
Wake up like Will Ferrell. Like, what are you doing?
You're
She's
on
like,
your
I'm
own.
burying you.
Man, I think so. We were doing this thing earlier before we got the cameras rolling, and we were talking about movie quotes and some of the most memorable movie quotes of all time. And I have to say, Will Ferrell has probably, if you have to pick an actor with the most memorable quotes in movies, I remember a whole lot of his.
Will Ferrell like ran comedy movies for like 10 years.
Yeah.
And
Like, I
then,
mean, you're
and
talking
then
about,
he just disappeared, man.
yeah. What is it? Ron Burgundy?
It's called Anchorman.
Anchorman.
Talladega Nights, Step Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
He did Elf. The other guys,
Get Hard.
Get Hard. He's
The university one.
which one's that?
The one where he's running around in his underwear the whole time.
Even
Old School.
Old
yeah.
School.
Even Wedding Crashers, he's not even a main character, and he's like one of the most memorable ones in there. All the memes from his,
Daddy's
He's
just
a
like,
funeral crasher.
Yeah.
Daddy's in Daddy's Home. He's in a bunch. I'm telling
Yeah.
you, man, he had like a decade of destruction, like The Undertaker.
dude,
The
he should have
Lego
been.
movie.
He should have been in our goat conversation as an actor.
Yeah.
That's fair. We didn't do one on
As a
actors.
comedic actor, yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
He had the Lego movie.
Hey, I got y'all though. All right.
He's president. He's the bad guy.
Oh, I guess I haven't seen the Lego movie enough to remember.
Oh yeah,
that.
I know what you're talking about. He was in Zoolander. You know what I mean? It's a stupid ass movie.
I remember
it's
the
not-
movie. I don't remember.
The basketball movie. Jackie Moon.
Yes,
What's that? What
yeah.
movie is that? I don't know what it's called.
Pro something.
Semi-pro.
Semi-pro.
That one. That dude's in a ton of funny ass movies.
Yeah.
And I don't like any of them.
They're hateful. Look at this guy.
The worst one is Blades of Glory.
Blaze of Glory is hilarious. What the
I don't
hell
like
wrong
it.
with you, man?
I don't like it.
They should have had John C. Reilly in that though. All right, top 5 Christmas movies. Go.
Okay.
Oh man, me first?
Oh
If
yeah.
you say
yeah.
Die Hard,
Die Hard's a Christmas movie. I don't give a shit.
I'm not.
Top 5 Christmas movies. I mean,
Of all time.
I'll get shot for saying that I hate Elf. So I guess Elf has to go in the top
It's
5
not on my top 5.
because everybody I know,
Nami. I'll agree. I agree with you on that one.
it's not in my top 5.
Me neither.
I love using the memes from it.
I haven't
or
even
the gifs
thought
from
about
it.
this. I'm gonna be honest with you. At
Top
all.
5 Christmas movies
Yeah.
of all time.
All time.
I mean, I'm gonna go with the classic in the top 5. Classic. It's a Wonderful Life belongs in the top 5.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
He went something meaningful. Gotcha. I've never seen that movie.
I saw it when I was younger.
Did you?
It belongs in the top 5.
Okay.
Okay.
And what number is that? Is that 5?
Maybe 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's not a more. I don't think there's a more Christmas movie out there. I don't.
Then It's a Wonderful Life.
Mm-hmm.
What about Miracle on 34th Street?
I think I've seen it once.
I saw it a lot
never
when I was
seen it.
younger. Haven't seen it in a whole long time.
Then they
but
got the chick that's like
What's-
Matilda or whatever.
I don't
the
know.
little girl.
I
forget
don't
her name.
remember.
What's
But it's
the-
like in one of the on like when you're looking for popular movies right now, it's on there.
What's the Scrooge? What's it called?
Oh crap. The Three Ghosts. I know what you're
What's the
talking
story called?
about. I don't know.
Is it a Christmas story?
No. No. How dare you?
Which one is
first off.
that one?
I don't know.
Oh,
but
that's your favorite one.
they play it for 48
I
hours and I love
Hate
it.
it so
That's my number
much.
one movie, bro.
A Christmas
it's-
Story.
Oh yeah,
I-
bro.
I
I
hate
love it.
that movie. I do not like
Did you
it.
Why?
Watch, did you watch the second one?
Yeah, it was
Yes, it
terrible.
was awful.
It was not
so
terrible.
bad.
It was not.
I
It
didn't
was not
like
a
it.
top 5, but it wasn't
No.
terrible.
I don't like it.
I
at
watched it.
all.
I hated it, but I'll have to rewatch it.
I kind of enjoyed it. Just kind of his walk back through the house. It was not bad.
Blech.
It was. It was okay. So it's not terrible, but it's not great.
Yeah, no, absolutely not.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
gonna
not
write
a
my
top
list.
10 Christmas movie, but it was a good movie.
I'm gonna write my list.
Okay. So you got your 5th. What's your others?
I mean, I feel like Home Alone has to go in there somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Just the
I-
first one.
Yeah, the first one only.
Just the
What?
first
The
one.
second one's better than the first one.
No.
What's wrong with you guys?
You just like it because Trump was in it.
Trump was in it. Oh yeah, he was, wasn't he?
Oh.
No, Home Alone 1's pretty good. No, I like
Home
them
Alone
both.
1, I think, maybe belongs in the top 5.
I'm going to.
Yeah. I'm going Santa Claus is in my top 5.
That's
Santa
fair.
Claus is
original.
such a great movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, the original. They get progressively worse every
Yes,
release.
they do.
I
They
love
run out
them
of shit
all.
to say. It's
Yeah.
Yeah.
You only
Yeah.
got so much to do.
Polar Express.
Okay.
I've never seen the whole movie.
Oh my god.
My kids have watched
the
it 100
Razorbacks watch
times.
it in the middle of the football game.
It clearly didn't work.
Yeah. I would say that's a more modernized one in the top 5.
I got my 5 in order.
If you like Bill Murray, Scrooged is really good.
Mm.
It's that story, but it's Bill Murray.
What about
I mean,
that
it's just
Chevy
hard to-
Chase, that Christmas family
Vacation.
vacation?
I think it's overrated. I know a lot of people love it.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I don't
if
think
I had
it's
to
top 5.
I put that next to your A Christmas Story.
Yeah.
To me, those movies are in the same vein.
How dare you?
And I choose a Christmas Story over the Christmas Vacation.
All right. We'll keep rolling then. How many have you listed?
Fuck, I don't know.
You said Polar Express. You said
It's a Wonderful
It's
Life.
a Wonderful Life.
I said Home Alone.
Home Alone.
Santa Claus.
Santa Claus. She said that, but yeah,
Fair enough.
Santa Claus.
Is that 5? What's wrong with
That's
these?
4.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know.
All right, what you got?
I mean, there's a lot of good Christmas movies.
There is. What you
And
got?
I just watched a new Christmas movie for the first time the other day that I wouldn't necessarily call a top 5, but I enjoyed the heck
Was
out
it the
of
Eddie
it.
Murphy one?
And I haven't watched Candy Cane.
Oh,
Lane
it's
yet.
awesome, dude.
That one's really good.
It looks good, but I
actually.
haven't
Yeah.
watched it yet.
Yeah.
But I have a huge crush on Anna Kendrick.
Fair enough.
So I watched Noelle the other day on Disney Plus.
Never seen it.
And
don't think
it
I've
is
watched that.
really good. It's not a top 5. It's cheesy.
But it's Anna
Like every
it's
Christmas movie's cheesy,
It's
though.
Anna Kendrick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I love her. And
You
so
get
it
it.
actually is a really good movie.
I actually did watch that. It's pretty good. So let's see. My top 5, and I'm strictly choosing my top 5 based on my childhood and what.
Your weird rich childhood. We had,
Anyway.
we had golden toilets and flat screen televisions.
We didn't have golden toilets.
Your bathrooms were pretty
They
sick.
were copper.
They were white.
We painted them.
Porcelain. I don't know. Anyway, so my childhood, like my favorite Christmas movies I watched because I loved Christmas when I was growing up was Santa Claus.
Santa Claus 2, Santa Claus 3.
The Christmas Carol.
No.
That was the name
I
of
love
it.
Tim
Oh,
Allen.
that's it.
That is, yeah, you're right. I love Tim Allen, even though he used to sell cocaine. No problem. Y'all know that? You know Tim Allen got caught for trafficking cocaine back in the day?
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
Swear to God.
Oh,
Google
wow.
it.
That
Google
was,
it.
that was my dad's favorite actor
Yeah, well,
of all
I
time.
thought she was going to say that was my dad's favorite drug.
It's my dad's favorite. It snowed every day at our house.
Okay, so what was that one? It was Santa Claus, The Grinch with Jim Carrey.
I mean, that's such a good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jim Carrey's version is good.
Yeah.
Now you're breaking into my list now.
Am I?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see. I don't know. I might just have to stick with those two.
You
for
got
right
2 out
now.
of the top 5. You killed it.
Did I?
You got an F.
Hey, that's at least a D.
Nah.
40%? No, it's not.
That's a bad F.
2 out of 3?
That's a terrible
Or-
F.
2 out of 5.
2 out of 5.
2 out of 5?
I don't even know the percentage.
ain't bad.
I don't even know what the percentage you screwed up on that.
40%. That's right.
All right, so you failed bad.
Hold on. We got all these things going in my head, and I can't.
It's harder with the lights on, you ain't it?
It is.
Lights on, cameras rolling. It's a pain in the ass. Your
It's
brain's
really
like your brain's like.
Well, I mean, but there are so many quality ones. The
Yeah.
Grinch is such a good movie that has to fall in the top 5.
I got one y'all still haven't mentioned yet, and I'm excited about it.
This is hard.
I know.
Like,
That's why I asked you. What'd you think? This is
know
like a
that-
billion of them.
If I was looking at my childhood, there's the Charlie Brown movie.
I know one for her Christmas.
There's
with the
the
Cranks.
there's the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer movie. There's the Frosty the
Oh
Snowman
yeah, the old
movie.
school
the
claymation.
old
all,
school, the
all the
claymation
claymation
movie.
ones that were on TV
yeah.
Those were
'cause-
so cool when we were kids.
with the little elf guy that wanted to be the dentist.
Oh, dude. the skeleton guy, Jack Skeleton.
That is a Halloween movie.
Oh, I thought it was a Christmas movie.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Called Halloween.
Christmas in the title.
It's
Christmas.
the Nightmare Before Christmas called Halloween.
Santa Claus is in
He's
it.
dressed up as Santa Claus.
They kidnap Santa Claus and nearly kill him.
But then he becomes the Grinch. Jack Skellington becomes the Grinch and steals Christmas.
Boom.
It's a Halloween movie.
That's fair.
It shows him the value of his holiday, which is Halloween.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I feel like he's a.
I mean, that's like going on Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice is a Christmas movie.
Okay.
No, I can only. So I'll think of one.
Nope. Clock's ticking.
Yeah, then I guess just go ahead.
That was a hard fail.
You made me say GD.
Okay, Jessica's done here. The cannon is my favorite new button, by the way.
You need to mute that.
I'm not muting nothing. All right, I'm gonna give you guys the real list, the only one that matters.
Okay, let's hear the real list.
Number one.
5. No, 5 to 1.
Oh, 5-1. 5's gonna be the Santa Claus for
okay.
sure.
Okay.
4 is gonna be Home Alone 2.
2?
Oh yeah, 2.
Gross.
Lost in New York, baby.
So unrealistic.
Shut up. It's my opinion, Tim. You shut up.
Your opinion sucks.
Number 3 is the Grinch, the Jim Carrey one, because the
That's
new
fair.
one's stupid.
Yes.
2 is Bad Santa. Good movie.
Nah.
Yeah, I remember that one. That's what's his name?
Billy Bob Thornton?
Arkansas
Oh,
guy,
man.
Billy Bob Thornton.
Love it. And then number 1's A Christmas Story. Best movie ever.
So I agree with 3 out of your 5.
Well-
No, I don't. I agree with 2 out of your 5 because I say it's Home Alone 1.
Well, Home Alone 1 is a pretty classic.
So that's my. So I have 3 right now.
I need to watch Home Alone 2. You ever seen Home Alone 3? Trash.
Yes.
Trash.
What about 4 and 5?
No, I've never seen
Yeah,
those.
right. Didn't even bother because Home Alone 1 is where it should have stopped.
Yeah.
I had the best list. Jessica's just watching for the cannon.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it. I'm ready now.
We do that when Arkansas makes on the Game Companion when they make a 3-pointer. That's the game. That's the 3-pointer cannon, man.
I could not be on your game companion because I would be have a heart attack by the end of the game.
Dude, it's you get used to it, you know.
Well, I'll say this isn't going to my childhood. This is just another Christmas movie that I really like. Didn't Jim Carrey do Scrooged?
He did.
He did a
and
great-
It was a really
It
good
was
one.
did
a
a great-
Christmas Carol.
A Christmas
That
Carol.
one is one of my favorites. I
Yeah.
like that one too. Jim Carrey, just as an actor, I really do like him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except his Ace Ventura days. I don't like those.
I'll say his early
Ace
days.
Ventura, no, Ace Ventura is good. Ace Ventura 2 is absolute dumpster fire.
I don't know.
I don't remember the first one. I don't remember the second one. You know what I mean? I don't remember
I just
any of
remember
them.
being stupid, just like
Laces out, Dan. That's one of those classic lines.
no.
No.
And I also
Yeah.
don't like the Cable Guy.
I like the Cable Guy.
I didn't like it.
I didn't hate the Cable Guy.
Yeah.
I don't know that I loved it.
Favorite Jim Carrey movie
Ever?
ever?
Truman Show. Done.
Wow,
No
okay.
problem.
Ooh, Truman Show was really
Done.
good.
Yeah. That's my favorite Jim Carrey movie probably ever.
Liar, Liar. I really
Really?
like that one. It's,
Eternal-
It's not ever, but I do.
I
like
got
that one.
Liar Liar for Christmas one year.
Me too.
Those are both really good. And
Yeah.
also,
VHS.
isn't Eternal Sunshine?
I haven't seen
Oh,
that one.
Butterfly Effect. No, the number
No.
23.
Number 23.
Woo,
That
that's a
was
weird ass
good
movie.
one.
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
God, that movie's weird.
I don't remember. I remember watching it, but I don't remember. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind is a good one, though. It's a serious one.
Never seen it.
Like falls in love with this girl, and he has to have his mind erased.
Oh,
Yeah.
that sounds dope. I'm about
Like
to
I
watch
guess
it.
she breaks. If I remember right, she breaks his heart, and he doesn't want to remember it, so he has his mind erased.
Dude, yes.
What is that one?
Let's watch it.
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Ooh, we
Okay.
need to watch that.
Yeah,
that sounds
that's
really good.
that's a good one.
Okay.
That's a really good. It's like when Adam Sandler took his turn at serious movies.
Did you
And
watch
everybody
Uncut
was
Gems?
like, "Oh, that's the one." Like everybody's like, "Uncut Gems is the greatest thing Adam Sandler ever did," and it's not even a comedy.
That was a crazy movie.
That
Eternal
was-
Sunshine
But
is
there was
not a comedy.
the way Uncut Gems ended was so
It was
weird.
awful. It was awful. I hated
So
the way
weird.
it ended.
The way it ended
hated
his
it.
career was even worse.
Like he opens
Did it?
He
Well,
opens,
so he did it.
Now he's doing kid movies.
yeah,
well,
he's
no, he
fine.
did it. He did it, and he said everybody was praising his performance, and they were like, "This is Oscar worthy." And he said, "If this doesn't win an Oscar, then I'm going to make the worst movie that was ever made." And so he did make the worst movie that's ever been made. It's Hubie Halloween.
Never seen it.
Never seen it.
Because nobody promotes it because it's the worst movie that was ever made.
So we were watching Adam Sandler comedy show.
That was weird.
That was
It
weird.
was super weird.
I don't even remember what it was called.
I don't know. It was terrible. He was singing a bunch of songs. And
No, that's Matt Rife.
That was Matt Rife. Of course you were Matt Rife.
Well, I'm not right.
You're not gonna get me again.
It scared the shit out of her, though.
Was it they're all gonna laugh at you?
No,
Maybe. I think maybe it was weird.
it was so weird.
The-
And
the-
he's like singing.
The editing was terrible.
It was awful. It was like him at different shows doing different things, and then he's got a guy doing music, and it's songs about random stuff.
It was crap.
It was very weird. And
Songs
I
about
didn't.
random stuff like the Lunch Lady Land.
We didn't get that far into it, to be
I know, I
honest
turned
with
it
you.
off.
Oh
Yeah.
my God. You've gotta yeah. His old stuff, his Saturday Night Live stuff
It wasn't that.
is actually I mean
Like
it's
piece of shit car.
yeah, piece of shit car.
Great one.
All of that stuff is really actually kind
Yeah.
of the longest pee. I mean, some of
No,
those
this
are
wasn't
just
him
so
younger.
funny.
This is him older.
No, he did it like, yeah,
Oh,
it's
he's
pretty
doing
recent.
a show right now. He actually was in Kansas City a couple of weeks ago.
Then this
Or
might
a couple
be,
days ago.
If it was that show, it sucked.
It's yeah,
So
because
weird.
it's actually him like older, so it's got to be recent.
Yeah.
It's not him
Interesting.
younger. Him younger is great.
Yeah, his young stuff's hilarious.
Okay, favorite Adam Sandler movie.
Happy Gilmore.
Okay.
I mean,
He's like, I know like 4 of them.
there's some really good ones. Happy Gilmore's
Billy
good.
Madison.
Big
Billy
Daddy.
Madison and Bobby Boucher.
Yeah.
Oh,
Waterboy.
God, yeah,
Waterboy.
That's
Waterboy.
one of my favorites.
That
And actually, the
That's probably my
what's the
favorite,
one
actually.
with all his friends?
Grown Ups.
Grown Ups. It's
Oh,
a really
yes.
good movie.
You know the
Yeah.
one, Click.
Grown-Ups 2
Click
is
is
stupid.
really good.
Click,
Click
is a
is
really
really
good
Super
movie.
good. That movie made me sad.
I cry every time.
Yeah, Click is really good.
Every time. I liked Big Daddy. I know it was a long time
Oh
ago,
my
but
God,
there's so many.
he's got a lot of
so
really good
many
movies.
quotable moments from that movie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
for
fair. We do it all the time.
all the time.
She'll like wake up. I'm like, stop moving. Like,
Lay.
Oh, Wedding Singer.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty good one.
I don't think I've ever seen that movie.
You haven't seen The Wedding Singer? Oh, it's so good.
It is good.
No, I don't think I've ever seen it.
That's one of my favorites.
I have to
Yeah.
watch it.
I liked. He did. Just Go With It with
Jennifer Aniston.
mhm.
That's a
That's
really
a
good
super
one
That's
good
a
too.
one,
good
too.
movie.
That movie reminds me of The Ugly Truth a lot.
And then
Yeah.
at some point we just decided we can't make comedy movies anymore.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
seriously.
Like-
yeah.
It's like Will Ferrell made a bunch, Adam Sandler made a bunch,
they were
Rob
like,
Schneider made a bunch, and then it was like, hey, no more comedy. We're done.
let's blow some shit up and get Thor on the
Let's do a bunch of reality, like making up telling people's life story, and it's not funny. It's all drama. Let's do
Yeah.
a lot of divorce movies or superhero movies, but not a lot of great comedy.
Because the world
in
started
years.
sucking in the 2010s.
It did.
2010s into 2020 specifically.
It did. You can't tell jokes anymore. You can't make fun of people anymore.
Yeah. Can't say
Nope.
none of them fun curse words.
Like, I just introduced my kids to Major Pain. They could never make Major Pain today, but I made my kids
Ever.
watch it. And they,
I love that movie.
They died laughing.
Tell me I'll get my field knife.
What you laughing at, piggy? You find a piece of candy in your pocket?
So funny story. So we're talking about all these movies. So me and my two best friends, they're twins. They live right next door to me. Every time I would go stay the night at their house, we would
This
always.
is so weird, by the way.
Why?
Y'all are weird, bro.
Every time we
Why?
would go to sleep, we would go to sleep to the Santa Claus or Major Pain or the Grinch. Every single time.
Oh, no, that's not what I was talking about.
What are you talking
They're
about?
obsessed with grumpy old men.
Oh yes.
Oh, that's weird.
Grumpier
Oh,
old
that is
men.
so weird.
That's another one. Grumpier old men. And it's
Whole
just
group
because
of hot girls are like, let's watch grumpy old men. Like, I don't understand it. Like, why?
it's the
Daddy-
They watch the
it's-
damn sequel.
Daddy
It's
complex.
for the no. It's, we have a favorite scene from that, and it's bacon. A whole damn plate. That whole speech from Grumpy Old Men. It's the greatest. We quote it every time. We just like it.
I stole from Major Pain. My kids had scared of the dark moments. So I literally walked in the closet.
You shot it?
I didn't have a gun. But I walked in with a bat and like beating on the walls with clothes. And I walked out like, if he's still in there,
he ain't happy.
I only had to do that maybe twice, and I never had to go back in.
He said, I can't feel my legs. He said, Bubba, they ain't there.
Oh my gosh, we forgot one of the greatest quotable movies of all time.
What?
Forrest Gump.
Fair. That's fair.
Life is like a box of chocolate.
There's a lot of good Forrest Gump ones.
You got
She smells like cigarettes. Every time we're in a bar and we leave, I'm like, I smell like cigarettes. So bad.
I'm not a
Lieutenant
smart
Dan,
man,
ice cream.
I know what love is.
but I know what love is.
There's a
I
lot.
just kept running.
Yeah.
Can't sit here.
Kind of tired of running now. I do it all the
I
time.
think I'll go home.
I run anywhere. Like, I'm going to go home now. I'm tired of running. That's probably one of the best movies of all time.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sure,
man,
for
that's
sure.
a crazy good
Yeah.
movie. They did so much shit in that movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the way they did it, they're like, he invented the smiley face because he's like, and like shit happens.
Shit happens.
So he's like, you stepped in a big pile of shit. He's like, it happens. He's like, what shit? He's like, yep. They like intertwined him in history. And I
Yeah,
was
they
like,
did.
that's pretty friggin' intelligent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we forgot that one.
We
That's
turned
a good
into a
one.
movie podcast.
We
today,
did.
huh?
We just
Speaking of, have you seen A Man Called Otto?
so good.
New Tom Hanks.
Cried.
Newer.
I did
Like,
not watch that one.
Crazy
It's
movie.
really good.
It's like the live action version of Up, right?
No.
No.
He's trying to kill himself the whole movie.
Oh, is he?
It's
Okay.
crazy, bro. It's dark as hell.
It is very, very
and people
dark.
keep interrupting him, killing himself, and he gets pissed. And he's like, fine. He's like a grouchy old man, you know what I mean?
So like the old man from Up.
Yes, he's like that if the old man from Up tried to kill himself
himself.
every day.
Well, Disney's probably not going to put that
Yeah,
in the cartoon.
it's like an R-rated Up.
Oh, I get it because his wife died. So he's like, yeah. So I guess I get it. It's just way darker than Up. Way darker.
Not a lot of snipe hunting in this movie. He was trying to snipe himself out. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a good one though. You should definitely watch it. But I ugly cried a lot.
It'll be on my list. I did finally watch the Barbie movie.
Did you? What do you think?
I
So
did not
stupid.
hate it. And in fact, I have used it a couple of times.
Have you? How?
Did you use your selfie stick?
No. Because I was in a conversation with Tammy and Carissa about something, and they made a comment, and I just looked at them. I don't even remember what the comment was now, but I just looked at them and I was like, you know what? I'm just Tim. Anywhere else I'd be a 10.
That's awesome.
And they died laughing. And I was like, that for me, that made the day because I made somebody laugh out of that.
Are you Tim Nuff?
Tim the Toolman Taylor.
Are you Tim Nuff?
I'm Tim Nuff. Definitely Tim Nuff.
I love it. Well, hopefully everybody got their movie fixed
I
tonight.
know. Got off on a movie rant. It's fine.
It's fine. We talk about whatever we want to hear. That's the beauty of this podcast.
It's true.
Exactly.
We do it from the beautiful Ford Mojo Jojo Casa House.
We are going to get. We have a dog named Mojo. We are going to get him a Mojo Dojo Casa.
Yeah,
house.
seriously, I'm gonna
we are
build it.
going
I'm
to
gonna put him
build
up.
it. It's gonna be great.
Put him a little boxing thing in there. It's like punch it bag
Very nice.
from the Only Hog Studios.
I've learned so much.
Yeah, right.
Men rule the world.
She's like, no. I love it.
Yeah. I don't know. Cool.
Cool. Nailed it.
Nailed it.
What do you say when there's nothing to say? Cool.
You know what I always say? That's crazy.
You say that a lot to me.
That means
That
I don't
is
give
your-
a shit what
that
you
is-
got to say.
That is you're on autopilot.
That generally means I didn't hear what you're saying.
Yep.
And I'm going like, she's telling me this whole long story. I'm like, that's crazy, man.
I know your tics. I know you.
Every man in the world probably does that. I'm just saying.
I see you doing this right here, and it reminds me. I swear to God, the new version or the new season of Fortnite has given me carpal tunnel.
Yeah.
I swear, every time I sit down to play now, my wrist hurts, my hand hurts.
Dude, the new guns are sick.
I love the new guns, love the new map. They
I mean,
definitely
too, yeah.
They made some really good improvements, and then they took some of them away this week.
That's what they
Yeah.
usually do.
But I love the new season of Fortnite, and the Ninja Turtles are out now.
I did not buy them yet.
I'm not
Should.
getting them
I
all. I'm
can't
just getting
find.
Donnie.
I can't find enough Shield
I'm getting
this
Raphael.
season.
He's the meanest.
There's not enough.
Wait,
well,
what,
there's
this
plenty of
season?
shield. There's
yeah,
not
this
enough
season.
health. Because you've got the medallions for shield. You've got the berries for shield.
That's
you've
what
got
those
the-
do.
Yeah.
They give you shield and they
Oh.
let you jump.
Yeah. If you get 5 of them, your shield will be like.
Oh
Yeah.
no, I know the flop berries, whatever.
No. So
Whatever.
the medallions. If you have 5 of the medallions, your shield would
You
basically.
can get more than one in a
You
match.
can carry
They
5 of
carry
them.
all 5 of them.
Oh, I've only
You have to
caught
kill
one.
5 bosses or people who have killed those bosses.
But I got a victory royale with the medallion earlier.
I'm back on
Great.
GTA right now. I haven't been playing Fortnite very much.
GTA 5.
Yeah. Yeah. Been trying to do
Trying
the
to get
heist.
yourself up for
Yeah,
GTA
getting ready for
6.
6, man. Yeah, I'm pumped. Pumped. God, it's kind of boring though, because like I have so much crap on there. Like I have houses and getting someone to do a damn heist with you takes an act of Congress, because it's like you fail one time and the people just quit and you're like, cool. This is why
When
you guys
6
are
comes out,
douchebags.
I'll play with you.
Yeah, I bet. Sean's been really into 5 lately, which I'm like super parent of
I
the
never
year.
got in it, and I don't want to start now.
Dude, I bought 5 the day it came out. It was actually before Sean was born, which is crazy.
Oh, wow.
I was like, we lived in Jacksonville
When that came
when
out.
GTA 5 came out.
Oh, wow,
Yep,
yeah.
yep, yep.
Have you? Speaking of that, have you seen the Florida Joker?
God, people in Florida.
So
are
here's
weird.
a guy who steals his likeness from DC's Joker. So he's got, colored hair and tattoos and white
Oh,
skin.
he's got the Joker tattooed on his face, like the Heath
Oh,
Ledger
wow,
eyes.
okay.
Yeah, he looks crazy.
So GTA 6 makes a character with colored hair and similar tattoos and whatever, and he's telling him, if you don't give me credit and give me $1 million, I'm going to sue
No,
Rockstar.
he wants $3 million.
Oh, it's now $3 million.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm going to sue Rockstar for stealing my likeness. I'm like, Warner Brothers is going to sue you for stealing Joker's likeness.
They're like, you
Come
know
on,
that
dude.
money you just got? We're gonna need that.
We're going to
$1
take all of that. Thank you very much.
And more.
Heath Ledger's estate's gonna be like, well, actually,
Yeah.
got to love it. Well, I'm glad we got to do one again, guys. It's been a minute.
It has been a minute.
Yeah.
We almost canceled it. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Yep.
We're revamping. We're refiguring it out. Trying to get more out, man. It's hard to have time because we have real jobs. You know what I mean? So
Well,
Yeah, and on that note, if you like what we do, we need likes, shares, subscriptions,
Yes.
subscribe, tell your friends, tell your family.
tell your mama now.
What he said, we definitely need that. So it helps.
We trying to get monetized, man, for real, because it takes a lot of time to do all this crap. So
And also, we have merch.
yeah, we do. I got to make some more too, man. I ain't gonna lie. We were talking off air before we end this, and we were talking. Why are what's the actual word? I guess
you're killing it.
the things that women use to make themselves heavy.
Oh my gosh.
Why aren't they called selfie sticks? You know,
Why are toys
Yeah,
not
why-
There you
called
go. There
selfie
you go.
sticks?
Because I'm like, I don't really want to say that word.
not vibrator, selfie stick.
That's Travis's new shirt.
Dude,
it's not a
seriously,
vibrator.
I'm gonna
it's
make
a selfie
that.
stick.
Yes, there it is. That's the one, bro. You know how many chicks
Oh
I'll
my
sell that
God.
shirt to?
Probably a bunch.
Dude, I'm gonna take
Remember the shirts we got at
I'm
the
gonna wear
Looney
one to
Bin
the
Comedy
cheer
Club?
jam.
It said, "Why is it camel toe and not ninja boot?"
Yeah, we got that shirt in the closet somewhere.
I do. I still have that shirt.
Why camel toe, not ninja boot? and
And
with
that's
that
how
note-
we're gonna end it.
Yeah. We're gonna go F ourselves.
No, but seriously, we do have merch.
Yeah.
Take a look at it, and also, I had it in my head, and you went down the whole toy route. No, I forgot what I was going to
Let's shake your brain up. Mhm.
say. Yeah. So we have like, share, subscribe. We have merch. I guess that's it. There's another one, but it has escaped me.
One more-
On that note, have a good night.
Oh, see y'all. I just want to get her one more time. It's the greatest.
Let's go. Ain't nobody going in like me. I'm a mix of a man and beast. The way I stomp on a random beat. I got the drip and I plant the seed. Put in work and expand my reach. I keep my cool like antifreeze. If they don't want to clap like an amputee, it's me against the world, guarantee. Like Tupac, I used to party in the street with a boombox. Kept the good tree stuck in my two socks and got stoned like a